All right, y'all, what is going on? Back with another video. It is Wednesday afternoon. Hopefully everybody had a good day. It is raining where I'm at, but it's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. I want to talk about something that hits a little close to home because of my profession, what I do. I drive trucks, so I think this is going to be really interesting to talk about really quick. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on this, and we're just going to go from there. Before I do that, though, check out my TikTok, man. The link is down in the description. It is on fire over there. People are watching. People are commenting. People are liking. We are growing, but I just want to get the followers to match. So hopefully everybody come over there and follow the TikTok. I talk about things over there that don't necessarily make it to this channel or is a snippet of the videos I do on this channel. So yeah, link down in the description. All right, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Look, man, $1 million worth of Nintendo Switch 2s was stolen out of the back of an 18-wheeler. I think it was like in Colorado or something like that. They said like 3,000 Nintendo Switch 2s was stolen, and the truck driver claimed that he doesn't know what happened. Listen, I claim BS. If you're driving trucks like I do, like you see, I drive trucks out here. I do my own thing as far as, you know, riding and hauling stuff. It is what it is. It's what we do. I don't do long distance. I do regional, but hey, it's still all the same at the end of the day. Listen, you know what you're pulling in the back of your truck. You know, I mean, you have to know for, you know, safety and legal concerns. You just can't just pull a trailer and just go. So you know what's back there, and whatever you got back there, if it's like worth some money, you gotta have your trailer doors locked down. So something's telling me that this possibly could be an inside job, or somebody knew what he was doing and he was just lax. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that he's a criminal or whatever, but look, something's up. Something's up. You just don't get your truck broken into in the back like that, and just the Nintendo Switch 2s are just missing. And on top of that, what's back in your trailer is not necessarily marked. You know what I mean? It's not like your boxes say exactly what's on them, especially when they are you know, for instance, let's say expensive items. They're not necessarily one of those things where you know exactly what it is. So something's up with that. You know, I think there's an inside job, something's crazy going on, or whatever the case may be. And at the end of the day, I feel like this person is probably going to be looked at sideways, probably legally, if you really want to be honest. So I just think it's some BS going on right there, and something needs to be done. Hold on one second. What's going on? What you got?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, 85. Okay, I got you. I'll put. You want me to put it at the door?
Yeah.
Pull this one.
This one.
All right, just put it at that door. All right, I got you. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, but that's basically what's going on with that. I feel like there's something seriously awry when it comes to that. You just don't go and just pull something that expensive off of a truck and everything is all good. That just don't work like that. He's not a victim. Maybe he is, but I don't think it is. Something right there just don't seem right. It really feels like this person is on the hook of something, or he's gonna be looking at side eye, because like I said, all the reasons you lock down your trailer when you are hauling expensive items. You put a couple of locks on the back, you put, you know, something back there where you just can't get into it. And then even if they were stolen, that's 3,000 Nintendo Switch 2s. You know, those are on pallets. You gotta move those, and it's not like run in and run out situation. You gotta have some artillery, you know, like, no, I can say artillery, but you have to have some machinery to move that stuff. You know, you just can't just get 3,000 switches or Switch 2s off of a trailer and it's all good. Nah, something's up. Something sideways happened, and they need to get that situated, because yeah. Also, I want to talk about this too. Even though these things are stolen, one thing about Nintendo that they did, which was kind of interesting, is that Nintendo has the right to brick your consoles. So we're probably looking at a situation where these Nintendo Switches may not even work. You know what I mean? Because now, like, they got serial numbers, they know what was stolen, they know what it is. You try to go online with that thing, they're probably going to be stolen, so you probably can't do anything with them anyway. So therefore, you're looking at a situation as well that, yeah, this is going to be a no-go. It's going to be a lost cause, and people who are actually People who are actually getting these stolen items, they may not even work. So it is a really crazy situation when you look at it, and I really feel that this was an inside job. I mean, look, like I said, I drive trucks. I know how it goes, and you just don't willy-nilly pull a trailer that's not, that's you don't know the contents of it. That just don't happen. I mean, like I said, for safety and legal concerns, you got to know what's on the back of your trailer. If you get pulled over or anything like that, people want, the DOT, Department of Transportation, going to want to know what's in the back. You got to make sure you don't have any hazardous materials and anything like that. So this is not a situation where, oh, I didn't know, they just took it off. No, this is an operation that happened, and it seemed like this takes some time for that to happen. You just don't get 3,000 Nintendo Switches off of a truck. That just don't happen like that. So what I think may happen is he's probably going to get investigated. He's probably going to be looked at side eye. Whoever where he got those from are probably gonna be asking questions, and and even the people who stole them, they're probably gonna be in a rude awakening because those things may not even work. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. But let me know what you guys think. I gotta move a trailer myself with product on it, so I know what I'm moving. I gotta get up out of here, and this is really crazy. To me, when I look at it and I think about it, something's wrong about this situation. It's kind of crazy. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. Inside job. Y'all think this was something he's innocent? Y'all think that they got away with a big heist? Do you think these Nintendo Switch 2 still work if they were stolen? What do y'all think? The link is going to be down in the description on all of this. TikTok, follow me over there. Also, don't mind check out all the other links I have, and the link to this news story will be down in the description as well. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta roll. All right, I'm out. Peace.